Welcome to
Keenan
and Meg
and
the Gospel Love Ring.
You say, well, easy for him, he's God. Yes, you're right. But we have God with us.
Yes.
We have God in us when we follow Jesus.
Amen.
And we too can be calm in the storm because he was first. There's an old song that says sometimes he calms the storm, other times he calms his child. But Jesus is in control of the storm, and he is with us in it no matter what.
This is the River Morning Show.
I can call echoing you.
That we've got some questions about that. Okay. Because I don't know if we've ever, and it's so that's why yeah, Lori Piles told us through the email too. So we just want to make sure we're able to serve her and that she would be as safe as possible. So
yeah, she gets around very well, and you know, probably just memory counting her steps. And stuff, so.
Obviously here she would learn the area and know it, but like they go out in the community quite a bit.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
What do you guys do in the community?
Well, we have some community integration groups, which I don't know if your SSA, have you been to any day programs?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Fairview right now.
Oh, okay.
Are you familiar
Oh my
with
gosh,
Fairview?
they're out and about a lot.
All
too.
the time. Yes. Okay.
I just saw them at Price Park playing basketball the other
So
night.
she's used to that. Yeah, she went to Florida with them and Kalahari. She does their HPC services.
Okay. Okay. So our community integration groups do some of them do volunteer. Sometimes some girls are in a lot of shops. So they do a lot of shopping. The Hartville area is where they go. And I've not been with them, but apparently they walk into the marketplace and there's some places that just know them. So they've really gotten to have a good presence there.
Okay.
There's lots of little thrift stores up in that area too. They sometimes go out to eat. We try not to do too much that costs a lot of money, but in parks,
Oh yeah.
trails, walking, that kind of stuff. So you would be okay with that? You can navigate?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they go
Okay.
hiking. Don't you guys go on hiking trails? Is it clear?
Sometimes we do.
Okay. And you do not need a one-on-one for anything like that?
Usually like, you know, maybe like this, you know,
Okay.
if they're out and about, like in a restaurant, you know, just.
I'll need to
Yeah.
try to guide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know where the table is, of course.
Right.
Okay.
What is a typical day like in class from start to finish?
So it's already happening. We're just getting started now. So everybody starts rolling in about between 8:30 and 9 is when our transportation comes in. And some of that is private NMT, or NMT, you know what NMT
I
is?
use it. Yeah, I use the transport.
Some of it is private, some of it is our own staff that bring in. And so everybody right now is in the same room. So just so, Connie, so you know, there's separate classrooms in our hallway here. So everybody goes to the same room to start the day, and we have what we call our circle time or a morning meeting. We
Yeah.
talk about national days and silly things and would you rathers. And then we talk about what we're going to do for the day. If there's a group that's going out, they get up and get going and go about their day wherever they're going. And then within that same room, we have one big lesson of whatever may be happening, maybe independent living, job skills, some cooking stuff.
Yes.
It depends on what's on the calendar. And we have a calendar every month, and then the separate groups, some of them have a calendar for their groups too, so they decide where they want to go for that month.
Cool.
Then lunch is at 11. And then everybody has their own individual, what we call homeroom. And so you can go to your homeroom
That's what she
after
thought was
lunch.
so cool.
And then they'll do their own individual things after all of that. And you have freedom to come and go as you please too. If you don't want to sit in on something, you don't have to. We have another room where it's like a little kitchenette full of games and stuff in it. There's a puzzle thing in there. There's board games. They like to make beaded bracelets.
I do. I
A
love
lot of
that.
people sit and do that sometimes.
Yes.
Some people just sit and have a little chat. Right here in this area, there's a couple couches and chairs, just so you're aware. Some ladies come out here and like to talk. Sometimes they go walk, just out in the church area here. And there's a walking path around the whole church. I don't know if you've been here before. No, it's beautiful. It is.
I came here one time with Life Care.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, main road, I like that.
There's a walking path, and they're in the process of paving it. So right now it's like that limestone gravel. There's a cornhole outside.
I cannot play that to save my life.
There's a volleyball area.
I can't.
You could see the whole
Right. One of those that you can crack jokes about the fact that you're going.
Oh yeah, Connie loves to roller skate.
I love to swim.
Yeah, she was not great. She's my oldest five, so Connie's not like, oh, you know, I can't do this. They're like, yeah,
That is
come on.
amazing.
Another question I have is, what kind of materials do I need to bring to class? I know I can't see, but I just want to make sure, like, what kind of materials I need to bring. Yeah.
You really don't need to bring anything.
Okay.
If we haven't been able to provide it, we do use a curriculum called Step Up.
Okay.
If you've used that before.
No, I'm not. No.
So it's actually a local company. So there are other providers around here that have used it, and there's an individual from my one other program that is part of it too, and so she'll be part of the videos, and so at some point I would like some of our folks here to maybe be part of it. So anyways, it's a curriculum on all sorts of things, and it'll teach you anything you want to know. They have different lesson plans, and the staff will print things off to go over different questions while they're watching the video. And then there's activities that go with it and learning guides.
Connie's, she loves stuff like that. She
Yeah.
went to what was it called?
Different Academy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She loved that. Yeah, she just likes more like, not a school setting, but you know what I
Right.
mean, a more,
That's kind of,
she
they
likes that.
sometimes refer to this as a school or teachers or students or whatever. It's really not a school. It's just
that's
how
what
it was
really
originally.
interested it.
It was originally set up to do that. It's evolved over the years.
How long have you guys been here?
In the chapel, oh gosh, maybe 10 years.
Since 2013, I think.
I remember.
Because I saw, I read about this online, so
Okay.
I wanted to read about it before coming.
She's just telling me everything. I'm like, okay.
What kind of stuff do you guys cook, like recipes, etc.?
Well, we don't have a full kitchen, so it has to be very limited. Sometimes it's just stuff that we mix together and put in the fridge.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a trail mix. So sometimes it's just maybe talking about how to kitchen safety things.
Yeah.
Right. So
That's good.
we haven't done actual food demonstrations for a little while yet. And,
Okay.
because of budgetary constraints right now, but we want to get back to that.
That's okay.
We really need to, because it's part of the we need to start doing that. But yeah, we still incorporate it, like I said, with some safety talks and how to use.
Obviously, she
your
can use
appliances.
stoves, but
Yeah.
microwave and fridge and stuff.
And we have got microwaves, air fryers.
I would love to learn how to use an air fryer.
We have air fryer.
Yeah.
I don't know if we might have a waffle maker or something. We've got a couple different little things that we've
Right.
used before. So
How many students attend?
I believe we are at 22 right now. Wow. We have one new one starting next week. We have another one that we have a meeting for in a couple weeks that'll be starting. Maybe you.
Yes.
She's like, how many? I'm like, I'm off Thursday. I just have to be off today because it's Juneteenth day, so.
I'm very interested in coming.
Well, good. Are you going anywhere right now?
No.
Okay.
Wait, no, Clearview, you're at Clearview.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm at Clearview,
See
but they go to the gym, but
How long, have you been with Clearview, Connie?
almost 2 years.
Yeah. This is Clearview's the longest program, or day program.
And
Really likes it there,
Do
but
you
it's-
like to move around just to get new experiences and learn more?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's the company that, you know, that is like, good, you know, good looking.
Yeah.
Just want a new change in scenery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna stay there too, or you wanna?
I think she went.
I want to come. Yeah.
And just do outings with them, you know, like when they go to
Okay.
Florida or wherever.
Yeah, I just want to do HPC with them.
Okay. So right now, Corey's gonna have to maybe help me on this when she comes back, but, so Mondays, the church is closed, so we are completely out in the community. So
That's
it's a
what she said.
complete community integration day. I am not sure where we are with, being full. So, cause there's only so many staff to
Per
students,
person,
cause you
right.
can only have 4 individuals.
I can just
for
come
that.
Tuesday through Friday if that.
Yeah, that to start, we could do Tuesday through Friday.
That's
and
fine.
Do a wait list.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I don't want you sitting at home bored.
That's what I thought, because she did tell me, I think they're full on Mondays, Mom, and I said, oh, well, that's okay.
I don't mind being home.
Oh, that's really kind. She'll be gone all day at Clearview. Come home and by 5:30, she's like, I'm bored. I'm like, Connie, I was at work all day. You were gone all day too.
Well, my siblings are home for the summer, so.
I'm glad I got a witness who heard you say you're fine.
How old are you, Connie?
I'm 25.
Oh, my son just turned 25.
Really? Happy birthday to him.
Yeah, thank you.
She graduated from the Ohio State School for the Blind. so.
Okay.
Kansas City, her freshman year did away with the visually impaired program because that's where it was in Kansas City, and so I ended up sending her to Columbus just during the week. She was home every weekend.
Yeah.
And she's in the Kansas Symphony Orchestra.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
she's doing it.
Wow.
I know this is like a work question for like an interview, but I'm just gonna say this. What can you expect from me in the first 90 days?
Expect from you?
Or
Yes.
from them.
Or from,
from them.
yeah.
What can you expect from us? Wow, I feel like I am in a job interview.
I just wanted to ask that because I'm like, you know.
Well, I would hope that we would help you to socialize and make friends here. Obviously,
Yes.
you're very social. So it
Yes.
seems like you're gonna make some friends pretty quickly.
Yes.
And we'll help you get to know your way around.
Okay.
Whatever your outcome would be in your ISP, we'll help you meet that goal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. Thank you.
Sure. And you let us know what we're not doing for you and what we can do better. So that's the other piece of it. You're the customer here.
Yes.
Aw.
So just so you know, right where we're standing, we're still kind of in the lobby area, and we're right across from where the restrooms are. So the men's is on the left.
When you walk in the double doors we just walked in,
Mhm.
when you get your cane, you'll be able to count in the restrooms on the right.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
You want to go fill the door?
Yes.
That was the biggest problem at Clearview when she said that she was wet in her pants, and I'm like, this is never. Go ahead, keep going. Oh yeah. Does that help?
Yes.
Okay.
This is women. It's on the sign.
And yeah, and I said, something's not right. I don't understand. Why is she wetting her? And you're not even letting her, showing her how to use her brush. Yeah. But that's okay. Once they did, I said, oh, nobody taught her how to get to the restroom, huh? But after they did, you were good.
That's fine.
And when you get in there, there's 2 stalls
Okay.
and 2 sinks.
Okay.
Coming down the hallway, we have our office. Corey and I share an office on the left, right here. And this, so the braille on these signs are going to be. That's like
Oh, it says 137.
Yeah. And you'll fill the gap here. Like I said, I feel bad she doesn't have it. But there's the gap, the door open.
Oh.
This is just a storm time, so that will be
138.
Have you ever come to Jesus Prom before?
No, I don't think so.
You went to a prom, what?
Oh, Night to Shine?
To Shine, the Tim Tebow one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, wait, we were just at
Yeah.
This is the chapel for Jesus Promise. There's a bunch of pictures on the wall of previous Jesus Promise. So we're always a part of that too, but it's for the whole DE community.
Okay.
So
And is it held here?
yep, every August. So that's coming up.
I would love to be a part of it.
Yeah.
This year's theme is cartoon characters, I think.
I love Aladdin, so.
There you go. Dress the part, you can. Or you can wear a prom dress, you can
Joy?
get as fancy as you want.
Okay.
And then right next to it is
147.
and that's the room I was saying. And on Saturdays, this is theirs. I don't like the term special needs, but that's what the church is. Since their special needs holiday. Yeah. Yeah, those are
It's a guy. Ennis. Yes, I do. Yeah, I know. I know. Yes.
So this right now is I'm here.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning.
Her mom, Julia.
I've heard about that.
Oh, see, they're getting creative.
Right.
So cool.
Bob dog. Don't skip at them.
Sensory room. Somebody wants to take a break from
I can play basketball, but I'm not like, I can't really see.
Probably could. We've got a couple that have jobs. I'm just here for some socialization.
That's common.
Yes. I know David too. Yes.
Connie. Were you just talking to Heather?
Love it. I really want to come. I feel like God will put me here and accept me here.
I have some stuff in the office for you too. Along with you.
Okay.
Well, I think that was what I explain to them. This is why I shouldn't have jumped in on it. No. I thought that, so they have a route that goes all the way out to Alliance. And I thought that they would come right past, because you're right in 62, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, right off Cleveland.
And I was like, oh my gosh, you must have State Street to come back here. So I was like, oh, okay. I didn't realize that. So I apologize. You might have to look for outside NMT.
Oh, she did. Lori
Okay.
Lori already got me somebody to take me for when I start here.
Oh my gosh.
She's always on top of it.
When your son really loves me too, so that's really good.
Anytime lady that drives you where?
Rehearsal?
Yes, she already knows Connie.
Okay.
For sure.
Yes. But I'm off for the summer right now, so.
And if anything would ever change and we could put her on a route, we would. I don't want to take business.
Yeah, because there's something that's just route. I have 60 No allergies.
Your diet, regular, very like,
Yes.
Twice in a few months with them.
I might not go until October. It's so hot in there.
I think, yeah, no, she was a minute.
So I have both mine and Corey's business card here, plus an application.
Okay.
And just some information on the company itself.
Okay.
We have a camp down in Coshocton County.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and then we have waiver homes and ICF, and we're throughout all of Ohio.
We
Okay.
have waiver homes, like you guys house people, like females, because mostly everybody I talk to, I mean, I'm her mom, obviously. She lived on her own for a year and a half with another individual who had sight. She's high functioning, did excellent. But I moved her back home because her SSI was barely covering her, and I was covering everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in God, guys, but not.
Oh yeah, we have a female waiver home out in South Fulton right now that has it's opening for it has a home for 3. Right now there's 2. But yeah, we have that.
You don't like that idea?
No, I like it.
They're a little older.
I'm just
but they're
keep my mouth shut.
yeah, they're a little older. So you like to go.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
But yes, we do. We provide housing. Like I said,
I know someone who does the homes. Her name is Katie Long.
Wait, with them?
Yeah,
With each?
with Echoing Hills.
It's not ringing a bell for her.
I don't know that name.
I want to get a picture of you right here, Connie.
Okay.
Right. I like all this. The sayings they have. Smile, Connie.
Cheese.
Thank you.
Also have. Do sunglasses make sense for you?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
she rocks them.
Okay. So there's a pair of sunglasses.
Thank you.
They are neon green. It says "Echoing You of Northeast Ohio" on the side.
Connie rocks them.
Okay.
What do you say?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So we will fill this out, and then I'll give it. Who do we give it to, you or Lori?
Yeah, that comes back to us. We would need the ISP, and
Okay.
I don't know how Lori does it. All SSAs are different. Some want to meet before, some want to wait 30 days.
Oh,
So however Lily does it is fine with us.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do you want me to reach out to her or you'll contact her?
What do you want?
You can reach
I
out to
let
me.
Connie do a lot, even though me and her, but she's 25, so I kind of let her. And I trust Lori, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
I can do it.
Okay.
I just don't know what to tell her.
You tell her we come to the tour and you're interested, and your mom's going to fill out the application.
Yeah.
And they need it, the application and your ISP.
Okay. All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Yeah. Yeah. What up, Mama? I'm interested in that. Me too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now there's an application online too. Yes. Okay, I'm good.
I don't know what you're doing. Please don't do that. Give me your sunglasses. You need to breathe, girlfriend. Breathe and walk. This is your lifeline, walking. You can't walk then. I don't know why you're out of breath. Put your arm down and stand up. And out the front doors. So beautiful. Yes. But you need to learn how to stand up. No, you're leaning back. That's not standing up.
Oh, you send me a picture of this stuff.
Put them on. I know you brush your teeth, but your breath don't be smelling that great, Connie. Stop leaning back. Stand up. Just like that. Do you know when you're leaning back?
No.
You don't? Stand up. Don't lean back. Just stand up. Throw your hands up like, woohoo! There you go. When you walk, stand up and walk. All this. There you go. Now walk. Don't lean forward. Stand up. Don't lean forward. All right. Did you tell them you'd be in the Clearview or no?
No.
You don't want to go in?
No.
Why? It's only 10 o'clock.
I'll be at the building.
Grab my arm, please. That's my purse. Yeah, we need to do something else with your breath. It's not horrible, but if you're brushing your teeth, you know?
Yeah.
Morning. All right, we're going to step down. There's a little... It's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining. All right, here's the front of my car. We're squeezing in between the sidewalk and my car. There you go, mamas. Alright, you can definitely text Lori right now and say it's a yes from you.